I am coming to you today with a home styling pro tip, and actually, I'm going to be sharing a series of home styling pro tips with you this week. And these are quick and easy room updates that can be made on a low budget. So I'm going to share five of those with you. But today I'm going to share with you something that can impact your living room. The living room is the home hub. I guess it's the place in the home that is used the most, and it's the place in the home that has the most function, because there's lots of things that typically would be happening in your living room. Either you're gathering, you're watching TV, you're hosting, whatever it is that you're doing, you're playing games. So the pro tip that I'm going to share with you today is going to help you get the best flow and the best function and the best feel out of your living room. All right. So, and the good thing about this pro tip that I'm giving you today, it's zero cost. It won't cost you anything. It is gonna take a little bit of manpower to get it done, and it's something that you can probably tackle within an hour or two, depending on how full your living room is. But it is totally worth it. So what I am going to be sharing with you today is 5 pro tips for furniture arrangement. And a lot of people struggle with furniture arrangement in their own home. And the reason they struggle with that is they don't really understand the styling principles that need to be followed when you are arranging your furniture. I had trouble with my living room. It's been a few years back. I could not figure out how to arrange my furniture because of the shape of my living room and the pieces that I had to put in there for it to be functional for me and my family. And then I also had a problem with focal point. And so these are the same styling principles that I came up with that worked. And now I have a living room that has great flow, it has great function, and it has a great feel to it. So jot these down. If you are somebody that wants a little bit more detail than what I'm going to give you today, I have a full article on 5 pro tips for furniture arrangement that you can grab at the link below. And it will also give you some images to sort of give you some inspiration of what I'm talking about. All right, so pro tip number 1 for furniture arrangement is you need to choose a focal point. Singular. A lot of people have several different focal points in their living room, and that is the very first big mistake. A lot of people will have a fireplace, and then they will also have a TV, and a lot of times those things are not anywhere near each other in the room. And sometimes that's not something that can be helped. Sometimes your fireplace cannot go over, your TV cannot go over your fireplace. But there are some solutions for that. And in the article, I give you some examples of how I have tackled that in the past for a few of my clients. Number 2, you need to consider the traffic flow. A lot of people's living rooms that I have seen, they have all their furniture backed up against all the walls, and then their walkway is straight through the middle of all of that because they have to have a traffic flow through their living room, and that is just not ideal. That's just cutting off the room. It's not giving a comfortable, cozy, inviting feel, and there is an easy way to take care of that as well. Number 3, you want to create a conversational seating arrangement. A lot of times the seating arrangement is arranged around the television, and that may be your biggest function in the room, but that doesn't mean that you can't bring some other chairs and seating in some different places in the room, at least to give it that look and feel of a conversational area. Because even if you mostly are watching TV in there, there are going to be times where you want to have conversations, hopefully, with your family or guests, and it's just a weird setup if everyone comes in and they're facing the TV, but the purpose is to have a conversation with those people. So you can tackle that and still get a good view to your TV. Number 4, use right-sized rugs. So many people have rugs that are too small for the room or for the furniture arrangement. There are some things that you need to follow when using rugs. I will be tackling this in another home styling pro tip in the future, but it is so important that you use right size rugs. Your rugs have to go at least right up underneath all the furniture that is sitting around the rug. And also, don't have too many rugs. A lot of people just have rugs all over the place, rugs galore. And unless you're trying to cover up your floor and hide it, most people that are putting all those rugs down are covering up beautiful hardwood floors. So you want to use rugs to bring in your seating and make it feel more comfortable, not necessarily to cover your whole floor, because otherwise then you would probably just want to get carpet, right? Okay, and number 5, put tables within reach. If you are sitting on the couch, you want to have a place to put your drink or whatever you have in your hand, and you want a table nearby to be able to do that. So it's important that every seat in the room has access to a hard surface, a table, a bench, an ottoman, something where it can be functional, but it is also going to feel very comfortable and inviting. So those are my 5 pro tips for furniture arrangement. Again, if you want a little bit more detail on all of those 5 tips, you can click on the link, you can get the article, and I hope that you take advantage of this 0-cost home styling pro tip, and I hope that your results are fabulous, and I would love to hear about it if they are. And I'm going to see you back for another quick and easy room decor update on a budget.